It's a good question. Hardest punch you've taken? Who threw it?
He never caught me clean in the fight, but I felt his raw power, and I was like, man, this guy's got he's got good pop. It was Paul Daly, man.
I thought you were gonna say Ben Askren. I swear to God.
Paul Daly had good pop, man. Also, was a little lighter in my career at the time, but I remember him hitting me in the arms a couple times that I saw his left hook coming, and I could feel his thud. You know how he like moved me to the side. Let me see who else. James Krause landed like a decent right hand over here, but it was more like the placement. It was like around here. It was more like the placement where he got me than the actual raw power.
What about Till?
Till, man. Yeah, actually, that's who I would definitely say. Till has the most power of anybody that I've faced so far. I remember his lead hand. He's very well balanced. It wasn't just like his straight left is powerful. His lead hand, when he hit me with a jab, it felt like a regular person's right hand. You know, like like a regular right hand. It was like thudding jab.
I remember that fight. You went down. He was just like, "Oh shit!" You smiled at him though.
Till, no, for a fact, it's between the British fighters, I guess. Till and Daly, but I'm gonna lean towards Till. Till definitely's got a little bit more pop.
Okay. They want to. Oh shit! I lost that one. I had a good one. They're asking about. Oh, they're asking about Till Whitaker. That's what I wanted to ask you.
Till or Whitaker?
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one, man. That's a big question was when Till was coming back after my fight. How's he gonna perform? That's always a question after somebody gets knocked out. Now it's vice versa. How's Whitaker gonna perform? He just he got stopped in a brutal way. Let's see how his mindset is. I think Whitaker's one of the stronger mindsets we've seen in the sport, but everybody's still human. We got to see how he comes back. I think it's going to be a phenomenal fight, though, no matter which way it goes. Didn't
mean to cut you off. Can we get Charlie to do something for money?
Yeah, what do you guys want? Just tell me how much. We'll put up a budget. We'll have this guy fucking do something fucking fun for Instagram. These people are in quarantine, man. Fucking stop being selfish, man. Stop being selfish. Have some sense of community. We've been quarantined for months.
Did you train with Poirier for the Hooker fight?
I helped him out a little bit. We did get a couple rounds in.
People are asking about the title fight at your weight division, the other title that's at your weight division. I don't know if you want to talk about it or not, but if you do, the floor is yours. If you don't want to talk about it, we can do that another day.
There's not much to say. They promised me a spot for numerous months. And they only wanted me to have the spot. And after the fight, a lot of revelations will come out as to how much they put into me wanting for me to be a part of the event. But then they offer me considerably less money than what I should be getting, and it doesn't work. And then they offer the guy the least amount of money that would take it. So that's what they do. They said they offered me, and then after I said no, they offered a couple other people until they got to Gilbert. Gilbert wasn't their first thing. Nobody. On a worldwide scale knows him. I'm not dissing his skill set, but just he's not a known guy. So of course he took the lowest money possible to fight for a title. And he can do whatever he wants with his time and his skill set, and so can I. So I want to get paid for mine. So I don't have nothing negative or positive to say about the fight that's coming up. I don't care. I'm just worried about me. Redundant, but if we get our worth, it doesn't matter who it is. It does, because I love the fight, and I always get told don't say that. Because you know why? They expect me to do it for cheap or damn near free. I love to compete in the sport that I do. But I've been doing it for a long time, and I've been in the shadows, studying, learning. Okay, what makes this guy be able to get that much money, and that guy, that whole planning, we've been doing it for a while. We have a formula, just like I do for fighting. I have a formula for the business side of it, and if they don't want to pay me what I'm worth, it's cool, man. I'm set for life. I don't have to fight. I fight because I love it. I've been doing this for 16. I'm about to be 17 years now. I don't have to fucking fight. I love to do this shit. But I'm gonna get paid every fucking time I do it. So if it's Nate's ass, it's whoever the fuck it is, it doesn't matter. To me, just pay me what the fuck I'm worth, And of course I would love to fight with Nate, just because I didn't get to put him to sleep how I wanted to.
Okay. Here's a good one. This is actually a good question, because everyone asks you would fight anybody for any amount of money. Who is a person you wouldn't fight for any amount of money? Like, they couldn't come to you with a blank check and say, here you go, you're going to fight this guy. Would you fight this guy?
Like a human being?
I guess.
With a blank check?
With a blank check.
It doesn't fucking exist, bro. It's just the fucking stupidest question. I just gave a speech about how competitive I am for the money. Of course, I love the fight. So now you're going to give me open blank check to fight anybody? Yeah, whoever it is. 300-pound advantage, don't give a fuck. Let's see what happens.
Is Scarface your favorite movie? That's actually not a bad question.
Not my favorite movie, but it's one of my favorite movies. It's definitely up there.